If this message is for you, then you are undergoing some major rebirth. We have the Death, Queen of Pentacles, but with the snake here as well. I'm just getting the imagery of like a shake shedding skin. You're literally shedding past timelines to step into a brand new skin, a brand new environment, a brand new way of being is what I'm hearing. But it does feel like through this rebirth, through the dying of what no longer serves you and shedding off all of these last bits of skin, it almost feels like there are pieces that are like remaining stuck on you that are a little bit stubborn to come off. So this is causing a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of pain, a little bit of heartache. I'm even hearing just worried that it's never going to come off all the way is kind of what it feels like. And then also with the shedding imagery that I'm getting as well, it's like once that skin finally sheds, there is this moment of reintegration that needs to happen where you are having to rebuild, having to regain that protective layer over your skin. So maybe a lot of like sensitivity coming up right now, maybe triggers or situations that are repeating themselves right now is kind of the energy here. And yeah, it feels like you're shedding the timeline of lack, scarcity, up leveling into new realms, up leveling into new understandings of yourself. Also going like down an unconventional path seems very relevant for some of you, like finding your own way to make abundance, finding your own way to support yourself, getting yourself out of that lack, out of that scarcity. For others of you, this is like calling in some sort of formal documentation. I'm hearing like legal, maybe like something to do with court. For some of you is significant here. Okay. So you have the Death that wanted to stay out, 3 of Wands. So you're expanding into a new area. You're climbing up the ladder. You're up these steps going to this castle. And then we got the Sun. This is what's awaiting you. This is the new timeline that's beginning for you. And I feel like right now you're just kind of in this like having to stay isolated, having to really work with yourself, uncover truths about yourself, dive deeper into your connection as well with the divine, knowing that they're supporting your path, that they're helping lead you to this new, fulfilling, abundant beginning, chapter, timeline. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like stuck energy here, but with the Star, it's like you're so divinely connected, you're so deeply connected to a higher power, and it is guiding you at this time. So even when it doesn't feel like it, I feel like you have been making decisions lately that are deeply aligned with a higher power, whether that be like your higher self, your ancestors, guides, angels, spirit, universe. There is something here that is guiding you, and you may not even recognize how much you're being led. There are certain decisions you've made recently that maybe don't feel significant, but are actually what are leading you to your wish come true. And I feel like right now you just feel a little bit stuck, like you can't move, like it's not time for your flowers to fully blossom. But in this time where things aren't moving, there's a lot happening behind the scenes. There's a lot that is happening in the unseen. That when it finally comes to the surface, it's going to make sense of the weight. Yeah, there's going to be fast forward movement here soon. I feel like you're going to be presented something that's going to initiate you into action. So if you've been feeling really stagnant or feeling like you don't really have, you don't know what direction to go, you don't know what you're doing or where you're going to go next. Maybe things have fallen away recently and you're trying to recoup from that. There's some secrecy here. Like I feel like not everything's being revealed just yet, but your intuition again is very strong at this time. So listen to the nudges. Listen to the nudges of what you should do in a certain situation, who you should be talking to, where you should be going right now is very important, because I do feel like you are being led into this new beginning, this new chapter of your life, and it's bringing in a lot of healing, a lot of balance. It feels like it's divine timing for some of these blessings to come in, for you to be able to hold and maintain multiple wishes. Multiple wishes that you've made are finally coming to fruition. Yeah, and the 5 of Coins, Pentacles coming out here again is just reiterating the feeling of lack. Like you just feel like you're not being provided for, you feel left out in the cold, you feel like you're so close to resources, but you're not able to access them. And so I do feel like you're energetically sensing these shifts, energetically sensing these positive changes, but your physical reality is still not reflecting it. And so again, it's causing some frustration. But right now, I think you're just being asked to remain motivated, remain inspired, even when you can't see things. Pretend like literally like be delusional in some way of it's always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Continue to move in the way that the version of you who has what you're asking for already has, because that's what's initiating this brand new beginning. So it's like, don't lose your drive, don't lose your motivation on projects that you're doing, on putting yourself out there in some way, shape, or form, goals that you're working towards. Like, don't lose your motivation, because I feel like you're very, very close. That ladder that we saw before, it's like you just have a few more steps up the ladder before you enter this whole new reality, expanding. For a lot of you, this is travel, this is moving, getting out of your current environment, but it's going to be because you're following your passion. You're being fueled by your, intuitive nudges of what to take action on, what is, driving you forward. And again, acting and being so set in yourself that you already have it. It's already yours. You don't have to prove anything. You just have to continue to move in that aligned way for the version of you that has it. Yeah. You're get ready to be blessed. Get ready to be blessed because of what you have been working towards and who you've been becoming. Again, I do feel like you're in a shedding process. And so soon enough, that skin is going to be completely clear. Those old timelines, those old narratives that you've talked to yourself about, toxic situations, environments that you've outgrown, those are soon not going to be in your reality. And you're going to start integrating and implementing a brand new skin, a brand new world is opening up for you. I'm sending you love.